All right, guys, this is why you want to have a surge protector for your camper, because of arcing. Another reason why, it was a slow melting on one of our blades on one of our prongs on our outlet, and so it was plugged in here, and it wasn't plugged in all the way, and it was causing an arcing right here in the gap there, because it wasn't plugged in all the way. So, but this actually saved our camper tremendously for not actually burning it all the way down. So that's why you always want to have a surge protector. So the cost of having replaced this versus having to replace your whole camper is two different things. So I would say that if you want and need to begin to replace, this is what we actually bought. So I'll just step over here. I'll show you this. I just came in. Got a brand new cord. This is from Camco. Haven't tried it out yet, but we saw it had plenty of reviews on there. And then also we got a brand new surge protector by RV Surge Protector by GearGo. And so we're going to check this out and see how it works. And it's actually a digital readout, how much current is actually going through the unit. You can actually be able to determine that. And also it also has a reference of what's a good circuit and what's not a good circuit. So it has a good circuit analyzer as well. All right, so we're going to test this out and give you some feedback. All right, first things first, you want to always make sure that your power is off. Our 30 amp is already off, so that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and plug this thing in, and you can check our circuit thing here. And then we're going to turn it on and see what it does. So 120 volts, this is a 120 volt unit, so which is good. It says green. If it's green like that, it's correct. Green light displays voltage correctly. So if it would have gave us any other indication other than this green light here, then it would have told us what it would have been, if it was open hot or if it was something else. But this tells us that it has 120 volts going through it, which is good because it's a 120 volt system. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so we're going to try out this new Camco 30 amp power adapter or power cord. So making sure it's lined up. It is a 30 amp, so it should go in there just fine. Everything is 30 amp, so it should connect just fine. And I just wanted to see if this actually would swivel onto our original one. Looks like it does. So that's good. You always want to have that swivel lock working for you. So I'm going to plug that in there. And then we'll go ahead and plug this into our surge protector. Alright. Plug in here. And we like to have a little bit of less tension on that, so we just use a cord so that way this thing is not causing arcing again. It's a secure connection for that. So we're going to turn the power on here and make sure that's still reading 120 volts as it did earlier, 121 volts. So that's good. If it's too high, what the circuit analyzer says it would do would just turn off power connection from this unit. So that way it doesn't do anything. So it doesn't cause a fire or arcing, anything like that. So it looks like we're pretty good there. So that's good. We're gonna turn on everything and see how it goes. Okay, all right, we're gonna go ahead and turn all the power back on here. Let's see what happened here. Okay, green. That's my GFCI switch, so make sure that was good. Okay, make sure the lights working good. Okay, microwave is there. Okay, that works.
I say to test the air.
Test the air. Come on. 60. Did finally kick on, so we hadn't used it. It's still winter, so we haven't used it, so it's just took a minute to kick on. It said to try it if you ever had a power surge like we did with arcing. Want to make sure all your systems are still working, and that's why they say to test all of it to make sure it's still working fine, that it didn't fry.
It's cold.
Yeah. Just let it run, and that's it. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for watching.